Right, I thought I'd do a brief movie recommendation. It's a film no one's really heard of, and it's this one. The main character is into the Viking reenactment stuff. He's got a mate that is a major Star Trek fan that works in a comic book shop. And his wife gets pretty fed up that he's just a little too involved with the Viking reenactment stuff, and he keeps missing, appointments like a play that his kids in, and he ends up, late for a funeral, his wife's father's funeral, and that's one of the main reasons why they end up splitting up. His wife ends up in the arms of the PT teacher, which is a real idiot, and basically his son's also quite embarrassed about it, but it's probably a lot to do with the bullying he is suffering and stuff like that, and it's a really great comedy. You got to watch out for a scene in the van with the music blaring. I can't remember the what music was playing, but that was a really great scene. Number of really great scenes, especially towards the end with the fight he has with the PT teacher, as he says, his rules, his place, his rules, sort of thing. Right at the end, and that was great. There's also quite a lot of funny scenes. There's also a scene which is a bit of a spoiler, but where the Star Trek fan ends up chatting to someone online, thinks it's a woman, and ends up being ends up being a kid. So he's ended up, with this kid, which won't tell him where he lives. But, yeah, I thought that was quite a funny scene actually. But yeah, there's a lot of great scenes, and he ends up the main guy of the film. He ends up staying with his Star Trek fans, the Star Trek fan, and yeah, I really do recommend this film. It's a really great film. You would probably recognise a few faces as well. Probably one of the main ones, probably a lot of people recognise from Spaced and a lot of other films. There's another one, I don't know if over in America and that they call Avita St. Pat. You'd recognise him. And I felt this film particularly is a really great film that hardly anyone's probably seen or even knows about. This is the reason why I thought I'd put up a video about this film, and it is a really great film, actually, really great. I've only really briefly gone into some of the stuff to do with the film, but I can't recommend this film enough, really. And the main actor I've never really seen before or heard of, Eddie Marsan, and I thought he was really great in this film, and I'd like to see him in some other stuff as well, because I thought he was good. And the other guy that played the Star Trek fan, his mate, that's also involved with the Viking reenactments. He was also great in it, and it had a great cast there actually. And as I say, I can't recommend this enough for people that are into the Viking reenactment stuff, or just anyone really. A really great, well, family film, really, I would say. Let's say no problem with the some of the, your kids watching the film, because I find it really great. That's it. I just thought I'd do a a quick film recommendation, and it's faint art, and it's really well worth watching.